Whenever I cook chicken like this, there is nothing left over. It's so good. So to start our recipe, we're going to add 2 cut up chicken breasts. I cut them into small cubes. And then we're going to add 3 eggs and also add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise and 1 tablespoon of salt. Then add 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 spoonful of paprika, and now just mix everything together really well. I always make this recipe at home. It's one of my go-tos, and it's just so perfect. My family's always asking me to make this recipe, and I love making it. Now, after mixing, this stage of the recipe is ready. So to add a little bit more flavor to this recipe, we're going to add some grated cheese. I would say 100 grams is enough. Then add a little bit of parsley for some herbaceous seasoning. Parsley is just going to make our recipe tastier and super colorful. I love adding parsley. Now we're going to add some fried garlic. I would say just 1 tablespoon will be enough. And just mix everything together again. And look already how delicious it looks. This is great. Now after mixing, our recipe is actually almost ready. We're just going to go ahead and set aside. And then the next step is to heat a pan with oil. Just add small portions of your chicken to the pan. You can really make portions of the size and the shape that you prefer. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than a hamburger, just like this. Now arrange it well in your pan, like so. And now we're just going to fry for a few minutes. Now, after you have fried for a few minutes, you can turn it over to fry on the other side. Just, of course, be careful not to burn yourself. And then just turn over and fry again for a few minutes on the other side. I'd say you want to fry for probably about 5 minutes. And after this time, our chicken dumplings are ready. So remove the chicken from the pan and serve on a plate. I mean, look at how beautiful and it just looks and smells so tasty. I mean, really, once you make this recipe at home, you'll know firsthand, but the smell is just herbaceous and seasoned. I think we should go ahead and try it. So this chicken is super seasoned. It's tasty, it's juicy. It can be served with rice or salads. The meat is tender and perfectly cooked. The flavor's perfect, and the cheese is our special ingredient. So good. My mouth is watering. I'm going to dig in, so enjoy your meal.
Okay, we are starting off with 4 cans of my drained cut green beans. Now I'm going to come in with my mini pork chops, and we're going to place these pork chops right on top of our green beans for an easy and delicious dinner. You can use whatever protein you like. If you like chicken or beef, you can switch it out, but I really love pork chops with green beans, so that's what I'm doing with this one. Okay, now this is for a big family dinner, so I have 2 packages of pork chops, but you could cut this recipe in half and make it for your family of 4. So you would only use 2 cans of the green beans and 1 package of our pork chops. Ooh, beautiful. All right, we're almost done. Now I'm gonna bring in some butter that I cut into slices, and we are gonna put 2 slices of butter on each pork chop, just like so. I'm using the salted butter because I really want some flavor in these pork chops, and this butter is just gonna melt down to our green beans. Okay, I didn't have exactly 2 slices for each one, so some of these are only gonna get 1 slice, but that's totally fine. That looks delicious. Now we are gonna go ahead and season this. I'm gonna start off with some onion powder, and we are putting this on top of the butter so that when the butter melts, it goes down to our green beans, and we have a delicious all-in-one dinner. You could eat it with some garlic bread or some potatoes, whatever you like. Now I'm gonna grab some garlic powder. You guys know I love my garlic, and we are gonna do the same thing we did with the onion powder, but with the garlic powder. We really want some flavorful pork chops, but you can season this however you like. I'm gonna go a little heavy-handed with the garlic powder because it is my favorite. Oh, looks so good. Now, of course, I gotta do the classics. I have some black pepper, and we are gonna go ahead and make sure we get some black pepper on all of these pork chops. You could even just get a ranch packet seasoning and throw that on and skip all the other seasonings because that would be just as delicious. But I kind of wanted to customize it, so I went with my own seasonings. Last but not least, we're gonna do some pink Himalayan salt. It's a little bit healthier than regular salt. We're not gonna do too much because we do have that salted butter on there. So just one little round on top of our pork chops. Okay, you guys, that is it. That was so quick and so easy. My oven is set to 350 and it's gonna cook for 40 minutes. Oh my, this smells and looks incredible. Ooh, okay, I cannot wait to give this a try. Go ahead and get a pork chop. I think I'm gonna get this one right here. Oh my goodness, looks so good. So buttery, delicious. And then we'll get some of these green beans. Oh yeah, this looks so good. Okay, time to give it a try. Ooh, it's cooked perfect. Okay, bon appetit. So good, so easy. You gotta try it.